Baby face, you got that cutest little baby face. There's not another one could take your place. Baby face, my poor heart is jumping. You sure have started something, baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. Baby face, you got that cutest little baby face. There's not another one could take your place. Baby face, my poor heart is jumping. You should have started something, baby face. I'm up in heaven when I in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your little baby face. With your pretty baby face. With your pretty little baby face. Baby face. All right, that's a song called Babyface from 1926. And it's written by Benny Davis, not Betty Davis, not Betty Davis, not, and it's not Babyface Nelson. It's not about a gangster or a killer. It's about someone with a baby face. I guess the person who's singing or the person who wrote the song finds attractive someone whose face looks like a baby. Which, honestly, that's not good. You shouldn't. I wouldn't say shouldn't. There's a panoply of perversities and proclivities among people. I'm not here to judge, but if you find yourself attracted romantically or physically to people who look like babies, I don't know that you're the paragon of psychic health. Um, Now, let me just say this: you're not in control of what you find alluring. Everyone has control and agency over what they do. They don't have control and agency over what they feel. It's a very important distinction. So, you can't judge people for what they feel. I'm just putting that out there because I don't want people to rake themselves over the coals. For example, like, you know, let's say I don't know, let's say you drive a I'm picturing like a 68 Mustang. And let's say your feelings for that 68 Mustang go beyond automotive. Let's say you find yourself kind of romantically attached to the car, like even erotically. If you find yourself erotically charged by the thought of the car or by driving the car, what I'm saying is that might not be a healthy feeling. That might be a feeling you will want to investigate. You're not in control really of the feeling. You are in control though if you decide to then like drive to Las Vegas and try to get someone to conduct a marriage ceremony between you and your car. I'm trying to draw the distinction between what you feel and what you do with those feelings. They're two very different things. Anyway, the song is Babyface. Babyface. My hair is sort of sticking up, which is not, although there's a black background. So anyhow, the song is Babyface. This particular person, let's be let's be generous in our assessment of what this lyricist is after. Maybe he's just saying you smooth skin like a baby. I don't know. Baby face, you got that cutest little baby. Okay, it's also little. It's a little face. So that's not great. There's not another one could take your place. There's not another one could take your place. Well, that's good. That means that this person isn't just enchanted by all baby faces. My poor heart is jumping. You sure have started something. I think that's code in Renaissance art. It's in poetry. It's in music. It, at times in our history, when it was considered a little too overt to talk about what happens to you physically when you're feeling romantic, uh, you had to write about things like your heart thumping. Like he's not saying he's shaking and sweaty. Um, My poor heart is jumping. You sure have started something. This is interesting also. You've started something. This is a weird psychic phenomenon that some people will engage in, which is blaming someone else for their own feelings. You started something. You baby face. You started it. Hey, 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 Gornamons, come here. We're not doing that. Oh, now the two of them are going to get going. You sure have started something, baby face. You must have been a beautiful baby. Oh, that's a good old song. Yeah. I wonder where that's from. I think I hear Hildy howling. I've never heard that before. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think there's like the sound of an airplane outside, which sounds like a howling. Hey, Hildy, come here. Come here. We don't need that. We're doing some important work here. Come here. Say hello. Say hello to the nice people. Come on. Hildy, come on. Gordon, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's Gordon. Hildy, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to put the dogs inside. Oh. All right. Now they're getting amorous. The other thing that's happening. Oh, exactly, Mila, you nailed it exactly. Right, you started something. He blamed the 12-year-old Jezebel with the Jezebel spirit. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say about what's going on in this song. That's weird. My poor heart is jumping. My poor aged heart, because you with your baby face have started something. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. In your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove. Okay, I'm gonna put the dogs away. Excuse me. Okay, guys, separate. I'm so terribly sorry. I neglected to say, fix yourself a drink, or do something in that little unexpected intermission. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh yeah, Santa Baby. That's a gross song. Lots of 70s rock and roll songs that blame the woman for their own attraction. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't think of that. So this one's from 1926, so about 100 years ago. Uh, Songwriters were already up to this. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. That's also weird. I didn't need a shove. Like normally you need someone to shove him. I love those chords though at the end. In your fond embrace, I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. Um, wow, there's little bugs, no see 'ems, but I see them. Oh, Marilyn Monroe singing, yeah, to JFK, that's right. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, so that's that one. That's another song I wanted to, to look at. We did this one last night, but I really enjoyed it so much I want to do it again. Oh, but wait, was there something I needed to speak about before that? Oh, pranks. I don't like pranks. I was talking to a friend today about that. You know, when you're a kid, and some kids who have a kind of stunted intelligence, I think, a stunted sense of humor, at least, they will hide behind a door and then jump out and yell at you, and then you go, ah, and then they laugh. They think that's funny when they scare people. That sort of pranky sense of humor, which is, I think, um, a sense of humor that exists not just among our simian cousins, but even among like gerbils and uh, hedgehogs, kind of lower mammals. I think they even have that sense of humor. Ah! Which it doesn't really qualify as a sense of humor, but some people really like it. So there's a big resurgence of that kind of humor on TikTok and places like that, like prank phone calls. Sometimes a prank phone call can be well conceived and well executed and funny and intelligent in its way, but there are some that are out there that it's amazing to me that they're even allowed. There are people like calling up and um, you know tricking spouses into believing that something's wrong with their spouse, or um, that they just lost a ton of money or whatever. And this idea of laughing at someone's suffering that you've just provoked, it's very weird. All right. So what I was thinking about this morning was, the song that I Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a pretty little girl I chanced to meet. Why is she a pretty little girl? Again, there's this infantilizing thing. It's unless the person who wrote this song was 12, but I don't think so. We talked about that. Yeah, Cool White, who was that minstrel singer. Pretty little girl, I chanced to meet, and we danced by the light of the moon. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Dance by the light of the moon. So we looked it up, and it turns out Buffalo gals are women of ill repute. So it's a song about the hookahs. So then I started to think about all these other public domain songs. Public domain songs about women. Buffalo gals. I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't looked that up. Buffalo gals. By the way, this is what I meant to say last night on the show that I forgot. It went in and out of my brain as I was about to say it. I heard on Juneteenth that the word cowboy, the word cowboy has these racist origins, which is that um, apparently around 70% of cowboys were black, and they weren't called the white ones weren't called cowboys. Boy and cowboy is that racist way of referring to someone who's not white. And black cowboys were so prevalent that the word cowboy became the way that we refer to all of those people. This was, I heard this in an interview with a guy who created I'm not sure if it's a movie or a Netflix series about a black uh, cowboy. It's like a Western, anyhow. Yeah, cowman. Okay. Oh, the farmer and the cowman can be friends. Is it the farmer and what is that from Oklahoma? Man, there's so many little bugs out here. It's weird. You have a screen. So what the screen does is it essentially acts like when you strain your juice. It's not that nothing gets through. The little stuff gets through, or the liquid gets through. So I guess the liquid bugs should be getting through. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, in fact, hello, Mila. Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad. Hello, Richard. Hello, Neuro Geezer. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Jill. Hello, Dawn. Nice to see everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is the nosho, and it's the no-see-em show tonight because there are these little bugs. So, Dad, you sent me that video today about that runner. He passed away. There was an obituary for a runner who won the 500-meter run at the Tokyo Olympics in 1964, and he just passed away. And I don't know if you noticed this, but at the beginning, it's a YouTube video. It's really worth watching. It's an amazing race. But right near the beginning, the announcer refers to the runner from Kenya as boy. He says the Kenyan boy on the outside lane, and I was like, oh God, you got to be kidding me. Where I definitely didn't hear him use that word to describe anybody else in the race. So 1964, a mere 60 years ago, when that kind of demeaning and racist way of talking was accepted all over the place, including on an Olympic TV broadcast. Yeah. But it is worth watching that video. That was really cool. On the subject of Olympics, I think the Olympics, aren't they happening now or soon? On the subject of the Olympics, another video that I really recommend watching is Mark Spitz at the 72 Olympics, winning the butterfly. And the incredible thing, I've definitely mentioned this on the show before, but these guys aren't wearing goggles. Goggles were not like a normal thing yet, just 50 years ago. So they're all with their puffy red eyes. I mean, you can't see their puffy red eyes, but you can assume. And Mark Spitz is just, way out ahead, if I remember correctly. But it's just very cool to see them with everyone's got their hair, they got kind of long hair. He's got a mustache. No goggles. It seems like kind of like punk rock of them. They're just going for a swim. They're the fastest people in the world going for a swim. But no, now everybody's shaved down or they're wearing silicone. And yeah, the year I mentioned this, I think last night, but the year that I was doing all those laps to get to 1,000,000 meters, I was at the University of Indiana singing in an opera. And I got to swim in that pool every day, and there was because he swam there, Spitz swam there, so they have a giant photo of him on the wall. So with his nice mustache, staring down at the pool in Bloomington, Indiana. All right, so Babyface, she's like a temptress or something in the mind of that singer. Buffalo Gals, they're hookers. And then, so I was thinking about these public domain songs and the women portrayed in them, and they have this common theme. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. So I did a little research about it. There's another public domain song about a woman. Turns out she's a hooker. I mean, it's a traditional Scottish song about all these songs, all these public domain songs. I know what the public domain songs have in common is that they're all old, but they have this other common feature, which is that they're all about sex workers. It's weird. Maybe my research about my Bonnie was shoddy. Oh, it says flowingly. I'm supposed to sing that flowingly. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. It says tentatively. No, it doesn't say that, but that's how I'm singing it. Because now I'm outdoors and I have neighbors. It's weird. I don't want to. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. We can also quibble with bring back my Bonnie. Bring back my Bonnie. It's a little suspect. He seems to kind of consider his Bonnie to be his property a little bit. Bring back my Bonnie to me. Well, what about Bonnie? Maybe Bonnie doesn't want to go back to you. How about come back, Bonnie, to me? A nice friendly invitation. And Bonnie can make up her own mind. Come back, Bonnie. How about that? That would be it. That would have been a better song. Come back, oh come back, dear Bonnie, to me, to me. Come back, come back, oh come back, dear Bonnie, to me. There, we fixed a 200-year-old song and made it less creepy. I'm telling you, those public domain guys, they were real pervs. Yes, Richard, he feels like he owns her. Wave Street Girl. Hey, Wave Street Girl. Wave Street Girl says, I had the best music teacher in grade school. We learned these old songs. Yeah, that sounds like it would have been a lot of fun. I didn't have a music teacher like that. I had a clarinet teacher in 7th grade who had just extreme coffee breath. I think he smoked. He probably was smoking a lot also. I didn't, on breaks. Nice enough guy, but and then I had a music teacher in elementary school who was a kind of cabaret singer, and he would perform at hotels in Miami Beach. But in school, he was just a nasty. He was kind of sadistic. I remember him throwing chalk at me. So he could play a song and sing, and then if you were being disruptive, as I often was, without missing a beat, a note, or a lyric, he would just fling a piece of chalk right at you. Very impressive. Who were my other music teachers? I had a very nice drum teacher named Jeff. He was a nice guy. Maybe a little too nice. I could have used a, a martinet, someone who would have forced me to practice. Richard says, "Is that fly from Mike Pence's head bothering you?" I forgot about that. I forgot about that fly. What was funny was his hair is so white that it really just stood out. That fleck of a fly. No, it's just they're these tiny little bugs. Uh, oh, I missed the My Bonnie jokes. Oh, my Bonnie looked into the gas tank. Yeah, see, there are a lot of uh, joke lyrics to this. Bonnie looked into the gas tank, the height of the contents to see. She lit a small match to assist her. Oh, bring back. Well, that's okay. So, in that version, Bonnie self-immolates. Nice. I don't know what that was apropos of, but that, yeah, I also love The Far Side. All right. Gnats. Oh, gnats, right. That's what we call them. Now every little girl sings Elsa, Let It Go. Oh, that's from that ice. I know I should know what this song. I don't have kids, and I don't know, but it's that musical with an ice queen in it. Yeah. So what did we learn tonight? All old-timey songs are about hookers, which says more about the guys who were writing the songs than about the women. Let's be honest. Okay, my Bonnie. Let's see. Um, it's a Scottish folk song. Although the song's origin is uncertain, its original subject could be Charles Edward Stuart, the Bonnie Prince Charlie. Oh, Bonnie Prince. So it's not even about a woman. It could be the Bonnie. Uh, the defeat of the prince at the Battle of Culloden. Oh, yeah. What was that song that I sang at the Burns dinner? I gotta resurrect that song. There was that great Scottish song, and it was about the flight of this prince when he loses the battle. There's another song called My Barney Lies Over the Ocean. Slightly um, different melody. It says in the liner notes for the 1975 album For Pence and Spicy Ale, not Mike, but for Pence the money, where the English traditional singing group the Watersons recorded a version, My Barney, a stage song favored by Irish comedians from the 1860s. During the 1880s, apparently on American university campuses, close harmony groups remade it into the better known and even more preposterous My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. So it could have originally been My Barney Lies Over the Ocean. That's interesting. So it's a 200-year-old song or older. Many recordings of "Bring Back My Bonnie to Me." But Mom, I remember this was one of your tunes on the accordion, if I remember correctly. That's where I first heard this song. Bring back. Let's do one round of it with Barney to resurrect the old song. My Barney lies over the ocean. My Barney lies over the sea. My Barney lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Barney to me. Oh, it could be about that big purple dinosaur. Bring back, oh, bring back my Barney to me. Bring back, oh, bring back, dear Barney, you beautiful purple little dinosaur. with your beautiful purple dinosaur baby face in Buffalo to me. And apparently that purple dinosaur was a prostitute. No, he wasn't. All right, that's what we've learned tonight. A lot of these public domain songs, they're PG-13 or higher. My Blarney. Oh, that would be a good version. My Blarney. Kathy says my sister-in-law's name is Bonnie Prince. Wow, that's wild. Oh, Stardust. Thank you, Wave Street Girl. I'm gonna learn it and sing it for you on another show coming up soon. Stardust. Yes, I'm saying yes. Public domain be damned. Yeah, I think that's right. That opening number in the Magic Flute, the Boyd Catcher, Papageno. That's like a 1-5, 1-5, 1-4-5. I think some very simple chord progression. A checkup from the neck up. Yes. You need context to make sense of what's going on in this chat. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. This is the No Show. It happens every single night at 9 p.m. on the East Coast. I'm checking how many days since July 4th. I think tonight is 340 or something like that. How many nights since? How many nights since July 14th, 2023? 343. Yeah, so tonight is show number 343. Thank you for tuning in. And here comes the outro from Irving Berlin 100 years ago. Well, 99. I'll be loving you. I couldn't choose a key. I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you plan need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there always. Not just for an hour, not just for a day, not just for a year, but always. Thank you for tuning in. Sleep well, everybody. I appreciate your ears and your eyes and your comments. Good night.